I really want to. Is that what they sound like?
I don't want a booby popping out. Right now it's making me very insecure.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking cold. Let's do a little grocery haul.
This is me telling you, take life slower, enjoy the simple things.
Okay guys, I figured I would go ahead and start a vlog. It's going on 9:20 in the morning and I basically haven't done anything. I slept in until nearly like 7:30, like 8 a.m. I really don't remember. And I just basically drank a coffee and I scrolled on TikTok. So I need to get up, I need to start doing things for the day. I did have plans with a friend for tonight, but she is feeling no bueno, so we're doing a rain check, which is okay. And oh, let me show you guys this. I went to a bridal shower this weekend and it was so cute. They had like a bunch of like tea, you know, and then they're like, oh, you can, like at the end they're like, you can take your teacup home. So look at this cute little freaking cup. Like, I just feel adorable with it. But she needs washed. I need to write out my little to-do list for the day because I definitely have shit I need to do. I just feel very scatterbrained with it. Not to mention, it was like getting super warm here in Ohio, and then all of a sudden it was just like, and now it's been very like dreary, gloomy. Like yesterday it started snowing. Like last week it was literally like 80 degrees, and now this week it's snowing. I don't fucking get it. This is kind of what we have going on the to-do list. I am in a weird fucking mood today. I don't know why. Google, what's the temperature outside?
Currently in Columbus, it's 32 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 21.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking cold. I might wait until like 1 p.m. to do my errands just because that's when it's supposed to like get in the 40s. So it's at least a little bit warmer just because it's really fucking cold. I don't want to go out in that. Yeah. It's probably not good that I let her just chill on the countertop. You know what? She deserves it. She's cute enough. I do actually need to feed my sourdough starter as well. If I were to ever make my own... Very good. This is why I won't ever have my own restaurant. It's okay though. Just fell on my counter. If I were to ever own my own restaurant, this would be like the main thing on my menu. You guys, if any of you fuckers steal this, I'll literally be so upset with you. So, you better not steal this. I don't know about you guys. I'm sure every female has a list of their baby names. And I have always wanted if I have a little girl, her name will be Violet. That's as simple as that. There's no fucking way changing it. Her name will be Violet. And then I want to name her Violet Louise Parr. Obviously Parr is Scott's last name. Louise, that's my mom's middle name. And then for a little boy, I really want a boy and a girl. I want to name him Asher. That way I think that's just a beautiful name. Like I think Violet and Asher are both such like beautiful, elegant names. And then Asher though, my sister's name is Ashley and she's literally my world. So I kind of want to name like Asher after her. And then Edgar is my dad's middle name. So it would be Asher Edgar Parr. Are those not? Are you kidding me? Those are beautiful. Those are fucking beautiful names. So, if any of you shitheads steal these though, I'll be really mad at you. So don't do it. I'm texting Scott our kids' names. I'm not pregnant, you guys. I just simply, he has to know he doesn't get to say this. You know what, they get his last name. That's enough. Like, that is enough. It's probably not focusing, but I literally sent him them and then I said, you don't get to say heart emoji. Okay, we're gonna leave this out at like room temperature for a little bit, and we're gonna make something with her. Well, I guess it doesn't need to be at room temp. We're gonna put her back in the fridge. Just another Sunday. Ooh. I just quickly did my skincare. I'm gonna be super real with you guys. My acne is probably the worst it's been in quite some time. I think it's a mixture of I should be starting my cycle soon. I definitely feel like I have not been eating the best lately, and then I've just been like being very social, quite honestly, and just eating things that aren't the best for me. I hardly ever drink, and like the past 2 weeks I've drinking twice, which I usually drink maybe like 3 or 4 times a year, and I just drank like twice within the past couple weeks. So I think this might be part of the reason like why my body's like freaking out a little bit. I did go buy new skincare. Oh,
I thought I grabbed all the items, but I forgot one of them. The other one's just a toner. There's like an acne routine. It's like a 3-step thing from La Roche-Posay. This is not sponsored at all. I just quite literally am wanting to tell you guys what I'm getting. Literally bought this yesterday. I just used it for the second time, so I can't speak on it if it's like working or not. And then for my moisturizer, I ended up going with the Panoxyl. So this, it comes with like the 3-step routine. It comes with a cleanser, it comes with a toner, and then also this is kind of like a, I don't know, it's like an acne treatment, so kind of like spot treatment type thing. So I also needed a moisturizer, and I ended up grabbing this one. It's from Panoxyl. It's like the AM one, so it does have SPF in it. And last night using it, I was like, I do use it morning and night, like the same one with SPF. I was like, oh, I do not like this, but actually it's really thick and it definitely has a white cast going on, but then honestly, like, it rubs in and my skin is not oily at all. That's part of this. It's supposed to be like an oil control moisturizer, so it's good for acne, but I actually think I might like it. Putting it on, I don't love the feeling of it. I prefer something that's more like oily and my skin feels very, very like dewy, but it's interesting because my skin doesn't feel like dry, but it's like soft. So I think I might like it. Sorry, I keep doing this. I also have lip gloss on, and I feel like something might be stuck in my lip gloss. I'm not going to wear actual makeup today at all. I just brushed up my brows and then put on lip gloss, and then throughout the day I usually just like reapply lip oil. I think I got it. I had like a cat hair stuck on my lip. But I want to let my face breathe, so we are not going to be doing any actual makeup. However, sometimes when I don't want to feel like, I don't want to say I look gross without makeup, of course, but I'm not going to lie to you guys, like my acne right now, it's making me very insecure and I don't feel my most confident. So whenever it's like that, I feel like it's just important to prioritize and like do other things. So I'll actually do my hair in an interesting way, or I'll make sure to have on like jewelry. So obviously I have on my hoops. I wear my pearl necklace every day, as most of you know, and then I'm just gonna add like a little chain to kind of stack it. I don't know, I feel like little things like that will make me feel more like confident and put together, even though my face maybe isn't making me feel the most confident at the moment. I don't know how I feel about this outfit. I never really dress like this. I'm trying to show you. This is the fit. I never wear like baggy pants like this. So I kind of feel, I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit weird. I never wear like pants like this, and I feel like I need to keep pulling them up, but they're supposed to be like this. So it's just a little bit weird. And just the fact that like my entire fit, everything's like very baggy. I kind of feel like a little boy, I'm not gonna lie. Or like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm not really feeling that confident, but I'm not going to change it because this is really comfy. So I might just like work with it. I feel like what it is because I have such a baggy top on with baggy bottoms. I think I'm overthinking it because this is not my normal style. Like, all of this is out of my comfort zone in regards to the hair, the fit. Obviously, if I wear these pants, I think I would need a different top. I don't know, maybe something like all black. It's cold though, so I want to stay warm. Would this kind of be cool? Not me completely overthinking this. I literally have to get like fucking laundry detergent and groceries, bro. Okay guys, I got back from the grocery store. Let's do a little grocery haul. We'll go ahead and start with the obvious right here. I got a pack of ramen. I know, you guys, not healthy. I have been craving ramen so fucking bad, like just so bad. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a pack. It's super cheap. It's not like I'm eating it all the time, and I just want to have one on hand. And they didn't sell like individual packs at Aldi, so I was like, fuck it, I'll get the whole thing. It was like 3 bits. 2 things of ground chicken. I did go to Walmart. I actually went there to look at bathing suits. I tried on a couple and they did not fit good. They just were very unflattering, specifically on the bum. So I feel illegal when I leave a store and I don't buy something, so I just quickly got this shit from there. I do still need to go to Costco and Kroger though. I have to go to Kroger for the girls' food, and then Costco I need to get like Aramo tires, gas, I need sour cream, and then like chicken tenders. Walmart, cream of wheat, this granola. Both of these items are for Scott. This is his favorite granola, even though it's not good for you. You know what? He likes his granola. I like my ramen, so it is what it is. At Walmart, we spent $16.28. Now, the rest of this stuff is going to be from Aldi's. I just got some flour tortillas. I'm trying to be better about not wasting shit, and I'm just simply going to buy stuff that we're actually going to eat and use. I am so sick of buying things that, exactly that, like I'm not eating and I'm not using. So even though these aren't the best ingredients, and yes, I could make these at home, I'm going to be realistic in the fact that I won't. So I got both of those. One's corn tortillas, one's flour. I also got these mini naans. I mean, I just love them. Simple as that. Got some mushrooms. Another thing, I'm not going to be quite as picky anymore. If they don't have the organic option, I'm not going to get the organic option. Aldi didn't have organic mushrooms, so we just got regular ones. I don't want to stress myself out because I think that's more unhealthy than simply eating the non-organic things. We did get bananas though. I got these little cauliflower crackers. I don't love them, but I kind of do at the same time. Like, I don't know. They're weird, but like, I like it. Organic little tomatoes. I got the cutest little head of cabbage. So anytime I buy cabbage, they always just have the giant ones. Scott does not like cabbage, only I do. So I saw this and I was like, holy shit, that was meant to be. So I got a little cabbage. I love eating cabbage and bacon. It's so good. Mini avocados, Cara oranges, so freaking good. I've really been craving fruit, so I also got some kiwis. And I got a lot of convenient protein sources. So I want to make like little snack plates. And also this is just easy to have on hand. So I got some turkey breast, ham. This is Swiss cheese. And then I got a block of feta. I want to make like the viral feta pasta. I love that stuff. I got this. It's just provolone salami. Honestly, I'm probably going to make like little mini pizzas on the naan things with this for lunch right now. This is just a block of Parmesan. I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven. Okay, I'm just going to add some oregano on here and then I'm going to pop this in the oven for like 10 minutes. I need to make a little bit of room so I can show you guys the rest of the haul. Baby spinach and arugula. Once my pizza's done, I'm actually probably going to put a little bit of arugula on top of it. Just Colby Jack cheese, mild cheddar. Another thing, I usually buy really fucking expensive cheese for things, and this time I was like, no, I'm just gonna get the regular ones. Like, the price point difference, I don't want to say it's not important to buy like grass-fed cheese and blah blah blah, but it's just gotten so expensive and I don't think it's at the point. I don't want to say it's not worth it to us, but in a way, yes. Like the fact that I don't notice a difference in my body and I'm not like, I don't see a difference at all and I don't feel a difference between a lot of those things, like versus when I eat like the healthy version or the regular. I'm not noticing these crazy things, so I'm just kind of sick of spending the money on it. Like, I feel like that's the easiest way to explain it. Of course, things like my meat, I'm so going to get like grass-fed beef. Like, that's literally what this is. I'll be conscious, like my bacon. I try to get ones that are uncured, no added sugar. Like, I'm gonna pick and choose my battles, if that makes sense. So I got 3 pounds of grass-fed beef. I got this massive pork loin. I really want to make, I need to get egg noodles actually when I go to Kroger's. I need to remember that. I'm going to write that down actually so I don't forget it. I need those because I really want to make like beef and noodles. I grew up eating that and it was so fucking good. Turkey pepperoni. These are little frozen sweet potatoes. I get these from Aldi's, obviously. Duh, everything's from Aldi's here. But it's so good to just like have on hand, and if I needed like a breakfast scramble, and it's just so easy to like dump them in the pan and like saute them. This is just pizza sauce. This is a pork shoulder. I love these. These are so good, especially to make like tacos. This is actually barbecue flavored, but it's not super potent unless you, of course, like add other barbecue flavor to it. So I love to put this in the crock pot and then make tacos or put these on like nachos. So good. I just got this. This is a General Tso sauce. Scott loves that. This is a convenient meal. This brand from Aldi is so good. I've tried like different types of their pasta. It's so good. Dill pickle chips. I actually didn't need these, but they were on sale and I just feel like I needed to stock up on them. Refried beans, can of green chilies. This was more of a fun thing for me. It's just an antioxidant juice. This is a really good juice because there's no added sugar. It's not from concentrate. It's just like straight fruit juice. And then I got this. This is just instant decaf coffee. I love my coffee all the time, but sometimes I literally just want a cup like to sip on. It's not even for the caffeine. So I decided to get decaf that way. Like right now I wanted a cup of coffee, I can get one. Oh, I spent like $130 at Aldi, by the way, for all of that stuff, which honestly, like, I feel like that's pretty good. I feel like that is pretty dang good. Okay, I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of ranch on top. Okay, I'm gonna let this cool down for a sec, but this is what it's looking like. I'm probably just gonna start with eating these two, and then if I'm still hungry, I'll eat that guy. But, oh, I'm so excited for this. I definitely need to clean out my kitchen. How's this guy doing? Yeah, she's she's a little bit of a mess right now.
Could be somebody like that, and then me, or you have and then Brenda, who was Larry's mom. And Brenda wasn't there in case you needed one before, and if you didn't. Australian compared to the other.
I don't want a booby popping out. I don't know the last time I talked to you. I feel like lately I just have not been consistent with vlogging and creating content in general. Like I don't really post much, period. But I also kind of love that. Like I am currently taking some time to journal. It's Tuesday, so I have the day off work, and I feel like I've just been practicing such a slower pace of life, and I feel like I've been doing that for a good like 6 months now, but like it's just to the next level recently, because before I was feeling guilty about like not, I don't know, just doing everything. Like I was like living that life, but I was still feeling guilty for not like kind of like falling into hustle culture, that type of thing. And lately I don't feel any guilt. If anything, I feel more clarity on it. Like I was talking to my friend Ryan, and I feel like she's kind of been, and I wasn't able to see this, same thing with my sister. Like they're both very similar in the aspect of like taking things slow, not really like stressing about, I don't know, like following the societal norms of like getting a job and I don't know, just the normal society things, like I guess the typical life, that type of thing. But before I was like, I want to, number one, work up the ladder at my job. Like I want to make a lot of like money. I want to start my own business. And I thought that if I wasn't always stressed and like working towards something very like vigorously, then I wasn't doing anything. And like, I don't know what I thought was going to happen. But I'm here to tell you, if you're thinking like that, it's okay to not be doing all of that. I can't even explain to you guys how, since I've stepped back, and the thing is, it's not like I quit my job or anything. Like I was feeling very burnt out with my job, and I just wasn't simply enjoying it anymore. I was constantly stressed. Like I don't know, I would always take it home with me, and I just always felt stressed. And now I just don't think about it. If I'm at work, like I really don't think about it. And if something happens, like I don't know, let's say this morning I got a text from one of our doctors, and old me, that would have stressed me out, and I feel like I would have like pondered on it. But now I was like, okay, cool. Like I just sent a quick text to work, and then like it just was gone from my mind. Like I don't know, I feel like I don't know how I did it, but now I can just like release those things. And I think the matter of like practicing that, like I don't know if you guys are get what I'm saying. Like, are you getting what I'm putting down? But like I haven't necessarily done anything crazy different, but also my life is completely different, like when it comes to mentally, like the mental capacity around it all. Yeah, I don't know. I don't stress as much at like when I'm at work. I'm not so fixated on being like the hardest worker in the room. Of course I'm going to work really hard. And it's funny because since I've done all of this, I get paid more now. Like things have been going good at work. I feel like I'm just able to be so much more creative, and like all these ideas are coming to me, etc. Yet I don't know, it's like whenever I did exactly what I thought would ruin my career in my life, that's when everything started to go better. It's just, it doesn't make sense, but at the same time it does make sense. There's that. And then not to mention, like I said, I haven't really been creating content lately, but I used to feel so much stress about that. Like I viewed content almost as if that's my only way out. Like I almost would always think like, I don't know what I want to do career wise. And honestly, I still don't know. And I don't think you have to know. I don't think anyone really knows. They just kind of, some people choose a path and they just roll with it. But I don't know if you're lucky enough and you do have like this set passion and you know that's for you, that's amazing. I don't have that yet. I don't know if I will. And that doesn't necessarily scare me anymore. It more so makes me feel like excited, because I'm like, holy shit, like there's so many possibilities of what I could be doing, and like I have no idea what my future holds. But essentially I used to view content creation as my only way out. Like I was like, this is how I'm going to not be broke. This is how I'm going to be able to like have a nice home and do X, Y, and Z. And I've just come to realize that's literally not the case. It is a way for some people to do that, but also it was making it so I was burnt out once again with content creation. I wasn't enjoying it anymore. I've talked about this before, but like you guys know, I used to work with multiple companies. I used to be an athlete for like You Can Beam. I was an athlete with Honor. Like I worked with all these different companies and did like the whole influencer thing, and then I just stopped because it wasn't me. I did not feel like it was true to myself. Like, first of all, the overconsumption of things was just ridiculous to me. And then on top of it, it made it so I didn't enjoy posting content anymore, which is absolutely the last thing I wanted to do. Like, I do this for a hobby. I like to document my life, like do all those things. And once it started to become, so it wasn't a hobby, it felt like a job. I didn't want to do it anymore. Moral of the story, I'm like really rambling right now. It's just crazy to me because I thought my life would end if I stopped creating content, and it hasn't absolutely at all. I feel like I've just felt so much more relaxed. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like a weight has been lifted off my chest. I don't want to ramble on too long about this, but if any of you guys are like feeling these stresses of things, like I know it's not exactly easy, but just try to take a step back and take life a little bit like slower. And I don't know, as corny as it sounds, like I feel like the most healing thing for me has been to be outside in nature and then also just like spend time with people. For me, sometimes I consider myself like an introvert. Like I definitely need to, if I'm around a lot of people, I get very anxious and overstimulated. But like if I'm just with a couple friends that I feel safe around, like it fills my cup up. And I feel like I don't know. I just have such a sense of love being around like friends and family. And it's been so, just like I said, healing for me lately. And I feel like that's exactly what I need. Not to mention, you guys know, I've told you many times, I do plan to move. And I just really want to prioritize spending time with the people around me. Sounds kind of like morbid, but if anything has taught me, like losing my dad and then also like losing my grandma, is the matter of you always think you have more time with people than what you actually do. So I'm really trying to step into the fact like to spend time with all these people, because you literally have no idea like how long you have with them. And I just love the people in my life so much, and I want to genuinely like spend as much time with them as I can and like get in every moment that's possible. And that's what I feel like I've been doing. And that makes me really happy. Like, even if it's literally the most mundane freaking things. Yesterday, like, me and my friend, Kenzie, we simply, after work, I texted her, I was like, hey, what are you doing? Like, do you want to go on a hike? We went on a hike for maybe like an hour and a half. I say hike. We stopped partway through and literally just sat on a bench and like, we sat on a bench and talked for a while. And it was just so fun to me. Or like simple things as to just staying the night at a friend's house like you did when you were kids. Even if you're not doing anything crazy. Like I did this recently with my friend Taylor and Abby. I stayed at their house with them. We literally just hung out. We had a fire. Like we all just kind of talked. And that's like my most favorite thing ever. It's so healing to me. Not even doing anything, just being around them. Like I don't even care if we're on our phones beside each other. It's like a different thing that fills up my cup, just simply being around them in that environment, like being able to talk to them. Or if you don't exactly live super close to someone, FaceTime them. Me and my mom and my sister will have little like FaceTiming days where we just like catch up on life. We talk about random things, and it just, even though I'm not with them in person, I don't know, it fills up my cup and it makes me feel so much more connected to them. And guys, I've said this in a previous video, but if you are not using Snapchat, especially if you are someone that has like friends that live farther away, or like you have family that lives farther away, use Snapchat. It makes me feel so much more connected. Like Ryan, she lives in Florida, so obviously like we don't get to hang out really in person anymore, which super sucks. Really sucks. However, we send Snapchat videos like pretty often. I'd say at least like every other day, and it just helps like keep in the loop with each other, stay in touch, and I love it so much. This is me telling you, take life slower, enjoy the simple things. Go outside, enjoy your company with people, enjoy eating simple meals. Like life does not have to be extravagant or crazy. And I feel like that's just a new thing that I've been learning and is so important to do. It's just like find your happiness like through simplicity and just like the simple things in life, because I genuinely feel that is what fills your cup. Although doing extravagant things and all that is amazing as well, but like I feel like true happiness is found in the mundane. I know people always say that, but like I don't know. I went on a walk recently with my friend Caitlin, and I literally stopped to feel this moss. Like we were walking along this like trail in the woods, And then I literally stopped because I was like, this moss is so cute. Like, it sounds so weird, but just this little patch of moss, it was so vibrant and pretty, and it just looked absolutely gorgeous. And she was like, that's when you know you were at such a good place in your life and like you're genuinely happy, is when you can look at a patch of moss and just feel this extreme happiness and like appreciation for it. And that really made me think. I was like, holy shit, like that's honestly so true. Like, I didn't think about it in that aspect. I just saw the moss and I was literally so happy. But her saying that made me realize, like, just at the place that I've gotten to mentally, I just feel so happy and grateful. And that's not saying I don't have bad days. Of course I have bad days. Everyone does. I still cry. I do random things, like, especially as a female, our hormones are like this. But overall, I just feel so happy. Now let's reply to these Snapchats. Let's see what Ryan said. Look how cute. She's literally at the beach. Oh, I'm so jealous of her for that, but I love that for her so much.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna post good content of my feet like that, then make sure you're making money off of it.
You said that you needed me.
I just want to be Australian. Like, let me talk like this. I really want to. Is that what they sound like? I don't think so. I think it's so funny when I watch Australian vloggers, or like honestly anyone that has an accent that's not American. I just love listening to them try to do like American accents. So I wonder, like, are other people the same? I just want to be Australian so bad. Like, all the time when I'm at work, I'm like, "Nar." If you guys have watched H2O, like Just Add Water or some shit like that, and she's like, "Nar, Cleo."
For a limited time, get up to an additional.
That's me all the time. I just did a quick little tidy of the house. I feel so much better. This is your sign. Do not push off like doing simple tasks. Like, literally that took me probably like 10 minutes to tidy up everything really quick. Like, it looked pretty dang messy, but it's like simple stuff. If you have to hand wash dishes, okay, that's different. I get it. But now I'm so thankful we have a working dishwasher. So it's like boop, boop, snap. So much easier. And yeah, now I can actually sit down and focus on work, because I know when my kitchen is dirty, I just can't function. I can't do anything. Also, my owl plant, like, she's kind of been through war. I dropped her, so I broke off a couple leaves. I also cracked this, but like, I really don't feel like buying a new one. That just feels silly to me. So I just face it the other direction. And you can also see she's a little bit burnt, because yeah, sometimes when we're like cooking bacon, I feel like it's the bacon that does it. It like splashes on there, and yeah, she gets a little bit sizzled. You guys, this video was literally filmed over the span of like 3.5 weeks, so it's a little bit all over the place. I didn't want to just scrap the footage though, because I don't know, I didn't want to, so I'm simply not. So this video, a little bit all over the place. I'm going to try to get back into, I'm not even going to say try, I am going to get back into the routine of filming things. Like, I miss doing weekly vlogs and just like showing you guys my life. I don't know, you can probably tell by my deep chat in here. I don't really know the direction that I want to go with this. I know that I don't want to stop producing content specifically for YouTube. I'm okay to pull back for like not even pull back, just continue to not really post a ton on Instagram and such. But YouTube, that's something I definitely want to like keep up with. I've always loved this platform, and I love to just document my life. I think that's so fun, and being able to look back on it. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to get better at getting back into like a consistent routine with posting. I'm going to aim to do one video a week. It just kind of depends what's happening at that phase of my life. This is my outro though. Very, very unofficial, but thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you, and I will talk to you in the next one.